bunch of Vanguard stuff to go through here in today's video. Pros and cons of the Champion Hill Alpha, some early info on the open beta for this game for all platforms, how to get the V2 rocket, and some stuff with Vanguard Zombies, some information on that, reveals coming soon, and could we see a Vanguard Zombies beta, which would be really sick. If you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate that, and be sure to drop a like on the video as well. First off, let me know down below, how are you guys feeling about the Vanguard Alpha? And try to be specific, try to give constructive criticism. Let's go through some stuff Charlie Intel had to say about the Alpha. We'll see if we agree. They say movement needs to be a bit smoother, feels a little clunky. TTK, time to kill, feels slower than Modern Warfare. Game looks great. Weapons feel good overall. Some crazy audio issues at times. Footstep audio is not too loud. So for the movement thing, I kind of disagree. I like the movement that we're seeing right now. Keep in mind, a huge reason why people don't enjoy Cold War's multiplayer is because it's a lot more clunky than Modern Warfare 2019 and even other past Call of Duties. I do enjoy that Treyarch style of multiplayer, a bit clunkier, a bit more arcadey in a way, but Modern Warfare's vibe is also really smooth, really nice. But for them to say this is clunky is a little weird. Let me know down below, do you feel that's clunky? I think it's a little clunkier than Modern Warfare, but in my opinion, a lot smoother than Cold War's multiplayer, and it could just be everyone's preference, but let me know down below. TTK, slower than Modern Warfare. I like it like that. It's faster than Cold War, slower than Modern Warfare 2019. I like a perfect balance there. I think they should keep the TTK just how it is. The graphics in this game are overall pretty good, more on the Modern Warfare side of things. The color is a bit lacking, and that's just how it is with Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer games. It's always not as colorful as the Treyarch Call of Duties, which isn't that bad. I think this game has a bit more color than MW 2019. That game, in my opinion, was operating on a heavy gray scale, and this game is definitely a step up, and you can only do so much with a World War II theme. I think they're doing pretty well in the color department. It could be a bit brighter, a bit more vibrant, but overall, not bad for, again, a World War II Call of Duty. Weapons feel really good. Best weapons in the game right now, STG, bar. They feel really, really nice to use. Overall, definitely a good vibe for that. Of course, this is an alpha, so there are going to be various audio issues. Sometimes when you run through some destructible environments, some of the wooden boards in an area, it doesn't make any bit of noise, which is definitely an issue they'll fix by the end of the weekend. By the beta, that'll be perfect there. And some other audio issues where things are a lot louder than they should be. And footstep audio is pretty good overall. So I overall agree with Charlie Intel. It seems like most people that are playing this alpha a lot do enjoy it. They have their issues, but I think a lot of these issues can be fixed. For one, when you get shot and you're hurt, your screen is super, super dark. That is definitely something they're going to fix very soon. I doubt they're going to keep that in the final version of the game. We had something like that in Modern Warfare, where at the beginning of the game, when you would get hurt, you would have a really, really heavy gray filter on your screen, which was very similar to Vanguard right now, where you just couldn't see anything. So they're going to fix that very soon by the beta. There's also an issue that I was actually talking about with Mr. Raffle Waffles, where, you know, the red tag above the enemy players, you could see them in locations and areas where you really can't even see the player, but you could see their red tag, and it would make it so you could get the kill when you really shouldn't have in that specific situation. And wall banging is so overpowered that it doesn't help whatsoever. You could shoot through almost any object in this game on the maps. You could shoot through pretty much everything. So when you see someone's red tag, you can't see their body, it's far away, you could shoot right below that red tag, and even if he's behind some big cover, some truck, tires, stuff that you were never able to shoot through in past Call of Duties, you'll get that kill. So that's definitely something I think they'll take a look at very soon. But also on the flip side, I know people are going to mention this, there is a clear visibility issue with the game as well. Sometimes the enemy operators just blend in with parts of the map so well that it's hard to see where they are at any point in time. So these issues with the red tags, the wall banging, the visibility, these are stuff I think they could change by the beta or by the launch of the game. There isn't really a problem with the core gameplay, the maps, everything seems pretty nice, the weapons like we talked about, but these are things that definitely need some balancing updates. Let me know down below if you agree with me on that front. Let's also take a look at blind firing in Vanguard's multiplayer. A lot of people are concerned, including me, about this being a bit too overpowered, and you can see here a clip from Charlie Intel. It's almost just like leaning, but with less accuracy, a wider spread. I can't see this being overpowered whatsoever. I can't see many people using this feature at all. Maybe we'll have to see how blind fire is on the 6v6 maps in the beta, but overall, it seems like a cool feature. People might use it every so often, but it's definitely not overpowered like we thought it might be in this multiplayer, which is definitely good to hear. Executions are also back in Vanguard. This one here up on screen is really cool, and they're definitely going to have a lot of other creative and unique executions as the year goes on. But here's another clip, which I'm going to play the full video here of this streamer's reaction. I'll leave a link to him down below, of him getting the V2 rocket Nuke in Vanguard. Now, for Champion Hill, you have to get $25,000 to buy this rocket, which is pretty much impossible. For normal multiplayer, you're gonna have to get 25 or 30 kills without dying, which is difficult, but I'd even say that this is more difficult here because you never have $25,000 unless you just do not upgrade any of your weapons. You don't buy anything the entire game. You pick up every bit of cash you find. It's insane. So I'll play the clip here, their reaction of getting the V2 rocket and what it looks like, these sounds. It's honestly really, really sick.
You're wrecked. You got 10 seconds. Right.
JJ. Yeah!
That's it.
25,000 جبتها بالضبط. Let's go باي راوند. تكفون باي راوند. ايوه باي راوند. let's go خليني امشي بشويش واروح اشتري.
I want to hit a buy station.
اصبر V2 ب 25,000. اوكي كيلينج اول بلايرز. بسم الله اشتريته دقيت عليهم. let's go اي والله نيوكو. مسكين لحاله يا ويله. let's go. holy shit let's go boy. damn. Oh my god. كويس عرفنا التكتيك.
Now, after this weekend, very soon, we have the worldwide multiplayer reveal of Vanguard on Tuesday, September 7th. We're going to have a huge live stream. The developers are going to hop on, explain all of the new features in multiplayer. They're going to showcase a bunch of the new 6v6 maps. That weekend right after will be the first weekend of the beta. So the beta dates, again, are weekend 1, September 10th through the 13th. PlayStation only. Weekend 2, we have September 16th through the 17th, Xbox and Battle.net PC early access. PlayStation open beta, no beta codes required for PlayStation for the second weekend. And then September 18th through September 20th, open beta for all platforms, no beta codes required. So even if you're on Xbox and PC, we still have to wait until September 16th, in middle of September, to really play this game, which really does suck. Again, the exclusivity deals are super unfair in my opinion, and even though Sony's giving a lot of money to Call of Duty for these exclusivity rights, I think overall Call of Duty might benefit more by just letting everyone play the game at the same time, play it early, and potentially buy microtransactions in the alpha or the beta and make even more money. I don't know, just a crazy idea, but I feel like overall it's just a better experience for everyone if we were all able to play it at the same time, hopefully in the future. But some updates here on the Vanguard public beta for PS5. PlayStation game size is giving us some info here. Download size 9.061 gigabytes. This is very interesting. We also have some marketing images for the Vanguard beta. Super cool here. Not bad for a beta whatsoever in terms of its size. Very similar or even less than a normal season update in Black Ops Cold War. These updates are a little more than 9 gigs. This being 9 gigs is, again, not bad at all. There have been rumors about the game overall being upwards of 200 to 300 gigabytes in total. I mean, that's kind of crazy. So I'm surprised that the beta is this small, but the actual game is really large. That could tell us that the beta might not have that many features. I know a lot of people actually said that the Black Ops Cold War beta was actually too similar to the final launch of the game, and it's kind of weird because the Black Ops Cold War beta had a lot of multiplayer maps, and once we actually got to play Cold War on November 13th when it launched, it seems like there wasn't much new content because we really played most of the stuff during the beta. So maybe this time around for the Vanguard multiplayer beta, they're going to give us a lot less content, which I'm not mad at. The beta is really only to play a couple of 6v6 maps, to test out the MP, to give our feedback, to fine-tune things, to figure out if there's any bugs or balancing issues. That's the purpose of a beta. It's not to give us the entire game early. If the beta is a bit smaller than usual, I would not be mad at that whatsoever. Vanguard could take a completely different route with their beta this time around, giving us a very small part of the multiplayer, very few maps, weapons, just some features to again test out the game for bugs and balancing issues. very minor stuff like that. But maybe they could also give us a little bit of zombies, something we've been asking for every year that there's a new zombies mode since Black Ops 3 had the first beta. We've been asking for a zombies beta for so long, and this time around especially, it might be fairly beneficial for them to have a beta for this mode. Even though it has been confirmed that Treyarch will be working on the zombies mode this year, people are still generally skeptical about zombies and Vanguard overall. People are kind of scared about how zombies will play on this new engine. Even the Game Revolution just tweeted this out today. I really hope Vanguard has different movement for zombies. It is so crucial for its success, has me a bit anxious. Now, so far, I generally like the movement system I'm seeing in the Vanguard Alpha right now. I think it could translate pretty well over to the zombies mode, but for people like TGR and other players that just don't know how zombies will be on this game, this would be a good chance to have a beta, have a very small part of the new map, maybe the spawn room, or maybe just a completely separate survival map, kind of like World War II had the first map, the Final Reich, but they also had a side map, Groston House, and I know you unlocked that in a different way, but maybe some type of side survival map that's not really spoiling anything, that could just give us an idea as to how zombies will play in this game. It could reassure a lot of people, and it could be the primary factor into if they buy the game or not. A lot of people buy Call of Duty nowadays just for the zombies. Let me know down below if you're one of them. I like the entire game. I usually play a little bit of multiplayer, mostly zombies, some campaign, but some people just want to play zombies, so having a little taste of zombies to see how it is might be a pretty big deal into increasing sales for the game. If we get a beta for zombies also depends on how similar this mode is to Cold War Zombies right now. If Vanguard Zombies is pretty much the exact same as Cold War Zombies, same movement style, same mantling style, the same perks, field upgrades, ammo mods, crafting table, salvage system, if all that stuff is just brought over from Cold War into Vanguard Zombies, there probably isn't a need for the beta because you're really not testing anything out new. But if there are some new features that Treyarch maybe aren't so sure about, this would be a good time to show them off. So overall, again, it's not a big deal if we don't get a beta, and most likely we're not going to have any type of early zombies content because the zombies reveal was teased to be around Halloween time. So if we're not getting the zombies reveal until all the way end of October 31st, with the beta being in September, there's no way we're gonna play zombies early, but you never know what they're gonna do here. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll have a separate beta just for zombies, and again, there is a strong connection with Cold War. This is the same developer, so potentially some of the Vanguard features might be brought into Cold War Zombies right now, and that could act as a beta to get us ready for Vanguard Zombies. If they're planning on making any changes in Vanguard Zombies, they could easily just add them into Cold War Zombies right now, and we could give our feedback as to if we want to see this in Vanguard. And again, that would pretty much act as a beta just in the different game. So I don't know, that could be kind of cool as well. We'll see what happens very soon. Just some ideas I had. I know realistically we're never going to get a zombies beta, but one could hope. I think it still could be pretty cool if they did some type of really minor beta, a small part of the map, a small separate survival map, something like that. Let me know down below if I'm crazy, or would you actually want to see that at some point in the near future. But that's pretty much it here for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below, how are you feeling about the Vanguard multiplayer alpha? Have you been able to play it? Are you waiting to play because you're on Xbox and PC? Let me know your opinions on that. There are two videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.